remember days I ain't.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Well, we have two terrific teams facing off in this one. Clark, would you say this is a measuring stick game?
I would think so, Kevin. I mean, certainly these teams will use it as a barometer for themselves. They both feel like they can play with anybody, so the confidence is not lacking. And these are two top-flight teams, and actually I'm anxious to see which one of them will come out on top in this one.
I agree. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Mirotic in at the 3 slot. Middleton drives in. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing, and the shot no good, a bit short. Green dishes to Thompson. Iguodala kicks to Bogut. Thompson passes to Green. The dish now to Curry. And it's off from three-point range. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, that goes in.
Tell you what, there's not a guard any stronger in the league than Bledsoe. His upper body strength, impressive.
Curry finds Bogut. Iguodala with it. Thompson passes to Curry. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Mirotic. Middleton outside. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Iguodala. Wide open look. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton looking it over. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Here's Iguodala, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
And that one falls for Iguodala. And both free throws good for Iguodala. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Tell you what, the Bucks have a great superstar slasher in the Greek Freak. What's held them back, though, has been their lack of floor spacing around him. Better three-point shooting, critical for this team to take the next step.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Passes it to Bogut. Curry kicks to Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man. Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Green, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
And here's Bogut following the three from Eric Bledsoe. And stolen by Mirotic. Middleton trying to break free. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game. Curry against Bledsoe. Curry finds Thompson. They need this. Pass to Bogut. Lets it go from deep. Lopez grabs the board.
Boy, I'm surprised he couldn't put that away. I mean, the defense clearly botched an assignment, leaving him open.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry passes to Iguodala. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted, but how about the strength this kid is at? Under 200 pounds as a rook. He's added a good 35 pounds of muscle through his dedication in the weight room.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Mirotic. Brogdon, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's McKinney. Here is Cook. He kicks to Livingston. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State. And you talk about Antetokounmpo's strength, Clark. It serves him well with his attacking style.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, he used to just try to blow by defenders. Now he'll go right through you. He'll get his weight into you, get you on your heels, and then with that unbelievable reach, you've got no chance.
Here's McKinney following the 3 by Milwaukee. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the middle, here's Ilyasova, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Now, here's Jerebko. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Livingston. He's guarded by Brogdon. Milwaukee leading by 12. Antetokounmpo dishes to Hill. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Jerebko. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what KD brings to the table.
Gives us a different dynamic that we can count on. He's obviously an all-world talent that does things on the court that not many people can do. You know, he's hungry, just like the rest of us, to get to that stage again and get back on top.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal combination for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Hill, Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Connaughton in at the three. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Here is Cook. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. McKinney kicks to Cook. Pass to Livingston. Unloads. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brogdon inside the line. No good that time. And Golden State will come the other way.
Malcolm Brogdon, the 36th pick in the 2016 draft, went on to win Rookie of the Year. I mean, that's the second time a player not taken in the first round received that award. The first time was back in 1957. Kevin, you probably know who that is because you may have even called one of his games.
No, I'm not that old, Clark. You sure you're not thinking of a game maybe you called back in the day? Now the pass to Connaughton, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Mirotic comes in for Pat Connaughton. Chris Middleton's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. Now here's Iguodala. Curry kicks to Thompson. From deep three-point range, rebound Milwaukee.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
And a season after he won the Most Improved Player, Antetokounmpo, Clark, was a legit MVP contender.
No doubt about it. I think if the Bucks had been a top seed, perhaps he could have won it, although James Harden was phenomenal last season. The league has been put on notice. This is a guy who wouldn't surprise me at all if he became an MVP at some point in his career.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. As we take a look at the power forward position, Clark, one you know very well, who are some of the more underrated guys at that power forward spot?
Wow, underrated. You always run into some interesting names when you think about underrated. I think a guy that perhaps has finally found himself with the talent that he came into the league with is James Johnson down in Miami. He does a little bit of everything, had one of his best seasons this past year. Taj Gibson, I think, is undervalued for what he brings in toughness, shooting, and defense.
And the Warriors miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Klay Thompson. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 11 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Now Bledsoe. He's got 9. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Iguodala. Bledsoe against Curry. Passes it to Bell. Thompson in the corner. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team's first.
A minute 20 left in the first half. And stolen by Mirotic.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Middleton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Middleton. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Both shots good from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, you want to talk about the smoothest players in the league? You can't forget about Chris Middleton. I mean, he's not a blow-you-away athlete, but he has really good length and a sweet stroke, and he can get his shot off anytime.
Now here's Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Bledsoe against Curry. Now here's Bledsoe, guarded closely. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Curry against Bledsoe. Now here's Curry. Pass to Thompson. Takes a three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
And so it's Milwaukee, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Please, a hand at home for them. Clapping for yourselves. Oh. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are complete.
Bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone, as we take a peek at Coit Tower with the skyline of gorgeous San Francisco just behind. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Yep, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Shots good by Middleton.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside, Green. On the wing, Iguodala, covered by Mirotic. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Nikola Mirotic. Mirotic grabs the miss.
And, they don't have it right now. I mean, missing their first 3 shots so far this half, slow start.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now here's Bledsoe. 13 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. Kevon Looney is checked in for Andrew Bogut. The Bucks also with the sub. Hill's checked in. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside Mirotic. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
Man, extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
And here is Hill. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson to the inside, it's stolen by Green. Thompson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters. And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jerebko's checked in for Green. Livingston comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Cook subbed in for Curry. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Mirotic. Here's Looney. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Cook kicks to Thompson. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Thompson against Brogdon. Pass to Middleton. Outside Hill. High post Lopez. Middleton outside. Misses off the left iron. And here's Golden State. They're on an 11-2 run. Jerebko, the pass to Looney, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Shot's good by Middleton. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Thompson, 13 points in the game. Jerebko, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Hill kicks to Ilyasova. And there's the pass to Middleton. And another three for Milwaukee. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Looney. And here's Livingston. No points in the game yet for him. Over Ilyasova. And that one hits back iron.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Livingston passes to Cook. Looney kicks to Livingston. Clock at 6. Yarebko dishes to Thompson. Over Middleton. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I think Middleton wants to send a message with his dunks. I mean, when he's sprinting to the hole like that, you need to just get out of the way.
Cook looking it over. Pass to Thompson. Over Middleton. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 13 points now in the quarter. And so it's Milwaukee in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Now Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Ilyasova. Chris Middleton is out there with Frazier. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. Here's Snell. Wilson kicks to Middleton. The baseline J. Rebounded by Bogut. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Bogut. Over to the left wing. Here's McKinney. And the shot is long. Milwaukee's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Lee against Middleton. Here's McKinney. Off target from three-point range. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Frazier outside. He kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Snell. He's covered by Livingston. Snell, no good.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Now here's Livingston. Over Frazier. Livingston, that's good. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
So both teams making some changes here. Antetokounmpo finds Mirotic. Now here's Bledsoe. Shoots over Curry. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And there's the pass to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Bucks leading by 22. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Lopez. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
2 shots.
That's good from Brook Lopez. And not the best season for Brook Lopez a year ago. Never seemed to be in the form we're used to seeing him in.
Normally, Kevin, he's so efficient and just didn't make the shots at the rate he normally does. He ended up being more of a role-playing big man than a centerpiece. And I think he's still got plenty left in his fuel tank, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him bounce back with a really strong season.
And both free throws good for Lopez.
Nice-looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
Passes it to Thompson. Feeds it to Bogut. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
On the free throw, no good.
An NBA all-rookie first team, and then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between. And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Thompson, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Bledsoe with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Tipped away. Curry with the steal. Thompson left side. Mirotic against Iguodala.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Bledsoe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy, it's hard to defend him sometimes without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
And Eric Bledsoe, so gifted athletically. He's got to learn to read the game as fast as he plays it, and that's a process. Staying under control, using change of pace, those are things he can tighten up.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And playing under Chauncey Billups and Chris Paul, Eric Bledsoe got the message about playing Clark at 2 speeds.
Well, you know, it's almost like baseball. You've got to have a little change of pace in your game, the change-up to keep hitters off balance in baseball, same in basketball. And his strength helps him, too, now. He can hold off his defender while he downshifts to make decisions with the ball.
Now Lopez, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Outside, Green. Off target from outside. Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the sharing of the sugar, very impressive. I mean, he seemed to know exactly when to get the ball to his teammates.
Here's Green, and it's blocked by Mirotic. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
And, Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road, but they seem to have this one firmly in control and have been very impressive today.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's McKinney. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Bell against Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.